So when I first came to Collective, it was I don't know, it was a weird experience cuz it was like walking into a, what's the word? Like a hug that you had refused for a while. Not even because you wanted to refuse it, but because of how I guess you've been conditioned, right, over many years of seeing things done a certain way. You know, you come in through the doors and you're greeted, and you get your little snack and your coffee and stuff like that, yeah, and you come in and you sit down and you can just feel this, the baseline of family there. And then of course you see the pastor go up and full of tattoo and everything, and I'm like, whoa.
So the first experience, we started coming kind of because we saw Tyler. We were looking for more of a younger crowd, a younger pastor. We saw Tyler and we're kind of drawn to him first. So we came and we really liked Tyler, but that was kind of all we knew because we were just sitting in the back. We show up at 10:59 and leave the second it was over. So Tyler was kind of all we knew right at the start.
One morning we decided to look up churches, and we saw Collective, and the way it all played out was my son saw a picture online just of the older building, and so he really loves the older structure, and so the kids are like, let's go check this out. And so we came the next Sunday, and so we came and we stayed. What was interesting was there was an invitation to go to Next Steps after the service, and my daughter, she went right for it, right to Next Steps, but she had turned around and come back to bring us all in. And so we came into Next Steps, and that was to meet the pastors and just to hear the heart of the church, the vision of the church, and then any questions we might have had. And at that time, I think we kind of unloaded some of our own baggage through that, and it was a very vulnerable moment for us, but there was just a lot of things that were just resonating with us and the church and just where the church was going. And so through that, that's what sparked us to go, okay, we're gonna walk this journey and be part of Collective.
So Kaylee wanted to join worship team, and they obviously have a 6-month probationary period, so she wanted to start serving kids to start that period. So I was forced to stay for 15 minutes while she was in Next Steps. And in that 15 minutes, I had a quick conversation with Kevin, and Kevin recommended a co-group. And then before we got home from church that day, we had joined Colton and Alicia's co-group.
In one rehearsal, we were up the control room, and Tyler was like, "You said your father was a pastor, right?" Because I'm seeing some pastoral thing, and I'm saying, "Jesus and peace, why God, why?" But long story short, it was from that moment there had to be a decision made, right? Because I love music, right? And it's definitely something I do as a job and as just as an outlet, but it was never presented to me in a way of, yeah, you can lead with music. Never seen that side before. So it was after that conversation, we had a conversation, we met up. It was just like, what do you want? The only answer I could find was that I want to be free. And the freedom that I seek is here.
It's been crazy just having that community and having people. Kind of took it from more of a Sunday faith to throughout the week. Like before you kind of show up to church, and I had Kaylee and I, but other than that, you're kind of on your own, which is definitely hard when you're that new. So it's been great to have people to talk to and spend time with, and just people who encourage you just throughout the week.
Again, growing up in the church, growing up in ministry, my wife and I being part of ministry, we've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I think the one thing that's really stood out for us with Collective is just the genuine purity of people. And it's this journey to really pursue God. And it's not about the people's giftings. It's not about the, what you can bring to the table. It's about your heart. It's about pursuing the things of God. It's just the rawness, the vulnerability. I keep saying that, but there's such this vulnerability in this church that is pure. And that's the thing that really, really has stuck out for us.
So